Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. Today we have a very special person coming to tell us a story. Would you like to hear the story? If you'd like to hear the story, can you give me a big thumbs up like this? Great. Now before we can hear the story, we are going to sing the story song. I'm going to sing it first so you can get used to it, and then you can join in with me. Would you like to hear a story? Then sit down here with me. Would you like to hear a story? Then let's all count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Do you think you can copy me? Let's have a go. Would you like to hear a story? Then sit down here with me. Would you like to hear a story? Then let's all count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, Rockatots. How lovely to see you. My name's Mike, and I'm going to tell you a story. Well, I say I'm going to tell you. I've got one of my friends here to... Come on. He's a bit shy. Come on. They're waiting. Here he comes. He's a lion, and his name's Lionel. Come on, Lionel. Here he is. Come on. Ah, there you are. Are you a bit shy? You feeling shy? Yeah. Okay, now don't be shy. Now, do you want me to help you tell the story? Yeah. Okay. Should we tell it together? Yeah. Okay. You see, once upon a time when Lionel was a very young lion, very small, weren't you? Yeah. His dad used to say to him, Lionel, go out and practice your roar so you can be a big lion like me. Didn't he? Yeah. So Lionel used to go out every day to practice his roar, open his mouth and he'd let out, well, it was a little roar because he was a little lion. But then one day he went to go and practice his roar. He told his dad he was going to practice, and he went outside and he opened his mouth. Go on, show him what happened. He went. He tried again. Not a sound came out. Now Lionel thought he'd lost his roar, didn't you? Yeah. He thought, where's my roar? I've lost my roar. And he was worried then because he thought his dad would give him a telling off. He thought, where's my roar? Didn't you? Yeah. So he went looking for his roar. And the first place he went to the giraffe, his friend Geraldine, the giraffe. Didn't you? Yeah. And he said to his friend Geraldine, he said, Geraldine, you've got a really long neck. Could you have a look in the trees, see if I've left my roar in the trees? I've lost my roar. And so Geraldine stretched her long neck and she looked in the trees and said, I'm sorry, Lionel. I can't see your roar up here anywhere. Didn't she? Yeah. So Lionel said, oh, thanks, Geraldine. Thanks for looking in the trees. I'll go and look somewhere else. Didn't you? Yeah. So then he went down to the lake and he saw the hippopotamus, his friend Henry. And he said, excuse me, Henry, I've lost my roar. I wonder whether it's dropped in the water. And I'm not a very good swimmer. Could you swim and have a look and see if you can find my roar in the water? Didn't you? Yeah. And so Henry said, okay, Lionel, I'll go and have a look. And Henry the hippopotamus dived into the water, swam down like that, looked all round the bottom of the lake, came up and said, psh, I'm sorry, Lionel, I can't find your roar anywhere. Henry couldn't find it, could he, the hippo? No. Now, Lionel was getting very worried at this point. He thought his dad was not going to be happy. And just then, he heard this noise. Psst, psst. What animal do you think that was? That's right. It was a snake. And the snake came, it was Sid the snake. And Sid came up to Lionel and said, Lionel, you've lost your roar, haven't you? And Lionel said, yeah. Sid said, well, I'll help you find it if you like. And Lionel said, oh, will you? Said, yeah, follow me. And so Sid the snake said, this way, Lionel. And Sid the Snake led Lionel, and Lionel followed him. This way, Lionel. This way, Lionel. This way, Lionel. This way, Lionel. This way. Until Sid the Snake had led Lionel right into the middle of the jungle, where it was so dark you couldn't see the sunshine. It was so dark and quite spooky. And then when Lionel looked around, good Lionel, that's good. When he looked around, Sid the Snake had gone. He called him. He didn't you? He said, Sid, Sid. But Sid wasn't there. And do you know what? Lionel was all alone in the middle of the jungle with the trees, and it was dark. And he was scared, weren't you? Yeah. And he was so scared, he started shaking. Oh, that's good, Lionel. He started shaking. And he started shaking and shaking. And he was so scared that he opened his mouth. He was so scared, he opened his mouth, and what do you think happened? He let out a roar. It was a really big roar. We'll do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Roar! He let out his best roar ever. And do you know what? After that roar in the middle of the jungle, his dad came running and said, Lionel, are you all right, Lionel? And Lionel said, yeah. He said, yes, Dad, I'm fine. I've just practicing my roar and I think it's better than ever before. And his dad said, you've got a really good roar, Lionel, now. You don't need to practice anymore. And Lionel said, thanks, Dad, didn't you? Yeah. He said, thanks, Dad. And they said, oh, Dad, by the way, I've decided to become a vegetarian. Didn't you? Yeah. And he lives with me now. He's the only vegetarian lion that I know, right? But he's very happy. And that's the story of the day Lionel lost his roar. It's your favourite story, isn't it? Yeah. Are you going to say goodbye to all the children at Rockatots now? Yeah. Go on then. Bye. Good. And it's goodbye from me. Lovely to see you all. See you again, all right? Bye-bye.
Wow, what a really good story. I am so glad that Lionel found his roar. Shall we all practice our roar? After 3, I want you to give me a really, really big roar. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Roar! Well done, everyone. It's time to sing goodbye now. So can you help me count to 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now it's time to say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. Now it's time to say goodbye until we meet again. Hwyl fawr ffrindiau, hwyl fawr ffrindiau, hwyl fawr ffrindiau. Mae'n amser dweud hwyl fawr. Should we clap our hands? Toodalooda, bantani, bantani, bantani. Toodalooda, bantani. Mae'n amser dweud hwyl fawr. Thank you so much, everyone. See you soon. Bye.